Do not sell your shares, men. Do not sell. Full transparency. This will sound hypocritical. Please hear me out. It will not sound hypocritical after I'm done with this. So the filled order right here. Well, see. So right here, sold 72 shares of my 472 previous to this at an average price of $7.67. Right now, the current price of Bionano, we closed at $7.05. Current price is $6.99. So I did sell in the pre-market today. I sold. More on why I sold earlier, on later. But what should we be doing now? Am I entering? Right, you see all my buying power. Right, you see the $10,000 nearly of buying power, more than my net count value. Like, wow, dude, it's time to put your money where your mouth is. Load up. Come on, I want you to pump the stock higher so our investment can get higher. Well, boys, I am going to put a card on the top right explaining why the NASDAQ is in a critical level right now. It is potentially a double top, or it's potentially a confirmed breakout above all-time highs. If we do confirm all-time highs, I don't care what BNGO is trading at. I will catch it on a micro dip, and I will play the breakout. I am willing to risk 72 shares. Look, my portfolio is still, let's see here. Okay, 39% of my portfolio is Bionano. This is like, and also Bionano was not the only thing I was selling. I sold actually every single stock I had here except JMIA. JMIA was the only one that I did not recently sell. I sold today in the pre-market, because literally the pre-market today, it was so obvious, at least to me. I had like a 99%, 95% chance in my head of everything cooling down today, or at least the NASDAQ cooling down, and our stocks going with it. Now, obviously, I sold out of Microvision. I timed that one perfectly. Bionano, I timed that really well as a too. But I did not load on the dip. I did not load on the 684 dip, and it's because if the Nasdaq does form a double top, Bionano is going to be correlated a little bit to that, guys. I know. Bionano, it's going places long term. It's going places short term and midterm, especially if the Nasdaq closes above all time highs. I am going to be playing the breakout, loading a lot of shares. I don't know how many it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be another 400 shares. I don't know if it's going to be 500. I don't know if it's going to be 100 or 72. I don't know. That depends on how Bionano performs relative to the markets and its competitors and the small caps. But for the price action today, so that is kind of why I am not super bullish right now. I need confirmation by the Nasdaq, because if Bionano does great, NASDAQ goes down, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. If the markets go down, it is over. So that is why, my friends, also with the price action today, cup and handle potentially forming, but we called out the cup and handle on the daily here when we had this handle forming here. We got that wide range candle bar breakout, volume confirmed, obviously. Now, someone pointed this out to me today, and yes, I do agree with this person. It is a cup and handle potentially forming here, but then again, guys, the more we start pushing here, it doesn't matter how high we push until we get to above $10 roughly. We could call this a huge cup and handle for indefinitely, right? So I'm not really, unless we start to form a very clear cup and handle here, similar to the last one that we literally hit. We did hit it perfectly. If we go to the 4 hour, we did hit our price target. Quick brag. I know, a quick brag. Oh, again, we had one day of not that much bragging. Now we're going down in these bragging. Yes, I have to actually do like an inverse relationship there, because when Bionano goes down, the bears come out. When BNGO goes up, the bears are bulls, and likewise, right, and vice versa. But yesterday we did hit that price target perfectly, and now we're cooling down a little bit. Another potential cup and handle, but to the meat and potatoes, right? Are we in bullish or bearish territory short term? Yesterday you said we're in bullish territory macroscopically. What makes you say that, buddy? Why are you an idiot? Are you stupid? We're down 70% today, dude. We're down 7%. You said we're bullish. Yes, I did, and I am stand by everything I said. Everything I said yesterday was 100% correct, because we had the SAR flip, we had the Supertrend flip, we had to confirm breakout of the descending level by the ascending level, and also, guys, look at where we are right now. Look at where we closed the day on the daily, basically right on that ascending level. Now, you may be thinking, okay, wow, is the daily close below this? Now, after hours, yeah, we are kind of getting rejected right now. If we look at the after hours trading, we are at $7 flat, but we are basically right around that range on that ascending support. And what we need to confirm the breakdown, we have not confirmed the breakdown below this ascending level, believe it or not. Not yet, my friends, because remember, trend lines do change a little bit, and I have them on the highest setting here for a reason, right? The zones of support, ranges of support that change slightly by SENS is a real thing, and it is a real possibility that we are actually above the real support here, but I'm not calling that. What I would need is a bounce off of it tomorrow. If we confirm the breakout, that would mean breakdown. I mean, it's technically a breakout, but it's to the downside. The downside breakdown, we would need to break here, hold, and then confirm the breakdown by coming back up, testing the previous level of support, this ascending level, and confirming it, rejecting it as the new resistance, and then heading back down, potentially stopping at 693. We had some huge buy limit orders. Also, check a look at the after hours. Whale is playing with us. He's got 17K shares loaded at 685 right now. Now, what do I think is likely to happen? Take a look at some of the indicators, guys. Everything is essentially the same. The only bearish flips, right? The daily, the 4 hourly are the most important indicators, 100% for Supertrend, for gauging short to midterm next few weeks or next few days. 100%. Those are the two most accurate time frames when looking for the Supertrend and star indications. So we are obviously, it would take a miracle for the bears. It would take the bears' best dreams and hopes and fanciful wishes for us to flip either the Supertrend or the parabolic star, otherwise known as the stop and reverse indicator, on the daily chart here. We would need to break below 476 and $5.22. The only way that's happening is if the CEO gets shot in the head or the NASDAQ dies. Just stops breathing, it just literally just, but that's, guys, let's be honest here. Also, but looking at the 4 hourly though, before you click off because of my irrelevant-ish ranting on the 4 hourly, we are good to go, man. If we dip to 646 and the NASDAQ is sideways, or 654, right? Either of these indicators, that is a load up zone, my friend. That is where you may want to look in. Looking at these smaller time frames, 2 hourly and the 1 hourly, right? The Supertrend and the SAR. We did hold above the Supertrend, which is amazing. I love that we held above this on the 2 hourly. It makes me very bullish. This indicator right here makes me want to do a live trade, but obviously you guys know I'm not a trader to make a trade off of one indicator alone. I take the macroscopic perspective, which obviously NASDAQ is determining my trading at the moment, given its crucial level and determining the volatility for the next couple of weeks, right? Depending if we get volatility these next couple of days, you are going to know if I'm adding shares or if I'm not at all, right? You will know because it's going to be pretty clear. Or we could trade sideways in this little range, literally, or nothing could happen, but that's very unlikely. But we did get that flip, that bearish flip on the parabolic SAR. But guys, let me show you something. Let's go all the way. I want to go all the way back if we can not glitch. My computer just processed the other video here, so it is going to be lagging a little bit. But back in the uptrend, the parabolic days, right? Not ironically, right? Not in relation to the parabolic SAR, but kind of. It is, exactly. But that was not an intentional pun, I promise. But the SAR here, it flips red plenty of times, and we are still making 100% gains every week, right? So my point here is that on the 2 hourly, it's such a microscopic time frame that it's not indicative of a bearish midterm couple days. And when I say midterm here, I'm thinking as a trader, midterm, like swing trading. Midterm, this is nothing, okay? This is nothing. We got that bearish flip here. We consolidated. We stayed where we were. Then we pushed. As long as we have that super trend that's green on this 2 hourly, macroscopically, short term, we're in bullish territory. And even if we got that flip on the super trend, until we flip the 4 hourly, I will start freaking out once we flip the 4 hourly, in which we would have to dip below 650s. We would have to confirm the breakdown below 650. So that is, if you guys want to help the stock and you're just like, screw it, GME, let's go. Let's make auspicious descent the new deep F in value. I'm actually not even against that totally, given the stock price and the market manipulation that has happened on the way down. Set your 7 buy limit orders at 654 and 646. Or 651. All those are good levels. And of course, please do your own research, my friends. Please know what you were doing if you're going to do that. But that is where I will personally be loading the boat. If it's a big if, it's always a big if. There has to be there's always contingencies. If you don't trade based on contingencies and you don't give your predictions based on contingencies, good luck out there. But if the NASDAQ breaks all-time highs and confirms the breakout, loading the boat, no matter what price we are. If we come back to 640 and the NASDAQ is running tomorrow, oh my gosh, come on. Now, of course, even if the NASDAQ runs tomorrow, Bionano could go down 20%. Please, I'm not saying there's a 100% chance that we start running if the NASDAQ sees all-time highs in the next couple of weeks, but let's just say my $8 price target, what did I say? I said $8 next couple of weeks, and obviously I said $8, and we obviously did hit that already, basically $7.90. So not technically, but yeah, those are some indicators. Now, as far as the Bollinger Bands, there's really nothing to say here. We almost kissed that 4 hourly band. Also, the 4 hourly band is coinciding in perfect level congruence, which does validate the indication, if that makes sense, at that 662 to 646, that level. So basically, buy limit orders, guys, $6.46 up to $6.62. If we see that again, that is a good dip buying opportunity. for me. And of course, please don't set a buy limit without hearing me out on this next part. If the Nasdaq goes down, it doesn't matter. We're screwed. If the Nasdaq bear case scenario comes through, we are screwed. We probably are screwed if we come all the way down to the very bear case. Like worst case, Nasdaq's going to see 13.3, 13.5K again. Yeah, that's the bear case. So if that happens, please watch the Nasdaq if you're going to set your buy limits at 662 or 646. As far as the indicators, guys, that's pretty much it on the daily. We talked about that MACD bullish confirmation there. We got that switch. Signal line is below now. We are in bullish territory macroscopically. We're not slowing down. Okay, we actually increased. The distance between the lines here they actually increased today, basically. Okay, our daily close, we basically stay the same level or increased a little bit of distance. So we're still in bullish territory. Every indication of technical analysis, that excluding the really microscopic price action indicators here, like the 1 hour, on the 1 hourly, we're bearish on both of them. Okay, but the 4 hourly and the daily and everything else essentially trumps the 1 hourly. It's too microscopic. It's too biased, and the fallacy composition. Looking at the time frame. Too small. You don't want to do that, my friends. Every time frame, every indicator you want to look at. You want to pull out some random indicators out your ass, right? You want to pull out some of these, right? Random ones right here, right? What you want to do is look at every indication you can. If you look at them, you will find bullish territory macroscopically, which means the next couple of weeks, next couple of days, we are likely to see more bullish price action than red contingent on the NASDAQ. I'll put a card for this video right here. We went through every single catalyst that is going to be coming in 2021. Some of these are going to be pretty soon. I will link that in the comments and everything if you would like to check that out. We had our projections video. I'll put a card on the top right for the revenue projection and why I think year over year 100% growth as far as revenue. And actually higher than that. It's more like 120 to 150% growth year over year for 2021 revenue. And so for Bionano's Twitter here, we did get a piece of news today, 7 hours ago. And this is nothing. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. This is nothing for me. I mean, yeah, structural variation detection in patients with severe COVID research and development, right? Click on this link here. This is the exact same thing. I mean, it's literally, okay, Wednesday, we got a catalyst here. Yeah, potential catalyst, not really. We've seen these things, at this point, I'm skeptical of these things at this point because no one cares of this stuff. The price action, when I say no one, I mean the price action, right? Everyone's investing conscience does not care about these. It seems, I remember the last time one of these has affected the price action, but nonetheless, I like that they're doing these. I like that their marketing team is amazing, very active, their investor relations. I love it. So great news long term. This is the only news that we've got today that was even a bit. I mean, you'll see in here, there's no news in here, but this is the only bit of even decent relevant news we got today. So Bionano pauses after recent rally. We were on a 4-session winning streak ahead of Tuesday's session in reaction to company-specific news, right? We had the 2 UK adoptions and then the commitment, right? 2 UK labs. Okay. They didn't actually get any revenue from these yet. Remember, their commitment, so the revenue, they have not even got that yet. Who knows when that's going to happen? Could happen any day now. Probably is going to happen any day now. Company also announced another publication. Okay. So this is the only news that we've got. More importantly, current positions and my trades today. So obviously, as I showed you guys, many of you know this, sold MP, sold half of MP, sold all my microvision except 3 shares when it was up today. Obviously, yes, I have been on fire, and I do brag. Yes, I do boast that I am a wizard in trading, I guess, if you want to take it that way. I'm not trying to do that, but I'm just trying to show you guys I'm just trying to be transparent, show you guys all my buy orders, my sell orders, and show you where I sold and show you why technical analysis is so powerful. I knew today during the pre-market, given the overextended indicators and given the NASDAQ not really justifying what I was seeing in the pre-market or the futures at least, there was a very big chance of everything cooling down today. We have a ton of catalysts. We have a lot of scares in the market, among other reasons, a lot of technical analysis, esoteric technical analysis that if you didn't understand this technical analysis, you're not going to understand me summing it up now. But anyways, I want to stress the importance of technical analysis and the importance of taking profits. Right now, I have $10,000 of buying power, 20,000 day trade buying power, right? I could literally just, if I wanted to, I could go hyper growth and just sell everything and just do auspicious day trades for Bionano. Literally, I could do that. I've honestly considered doing that before. I'm serious because day trades are so good with Bionano typically. But guys, these are my positions. This is my portfolio. We're up 40%. We're killing the NASDAQ. Okay? We're killing the NASDAQ right now. We're killing the market. So these are the current positions. These are the price charts. Anyways, relevant information in regards to title is finished now. Firstly, before I forget, first thing, guys, if you are a new trader and you are intrigued by the channel and by my charismatic and handsome character, right? one thing I recommend you do, especially if you're a beginner and you don't know technical analysis, come to my homepage here, right? Go to my homepage, scroll down on the mobile. It's very similar. Just come to home, scroll down. You can check out these awesome videos here, these upcoming live streams. Make sure you set your reminder for those, by the way. But more importantly, look at the auspicious technical analysis indicators, right? You can click on them here, or you can just pick. Okay, it's very simple. Bollinger Bands, SAR, RSI, they're all there for you, man. I'm gonna have thousands of these, okay, not thousands, but maybe honestly, maybe hundreds of technical analysis breakthroughs, because we don't even do advanced technical analysis here. There are indicators and chart patterns that are not orthodox, but they are important that we can get to. So down the line, I mean, I see a steady stream of these videos coming out over the long term if this channel continues its success. Which that brings me to my next point. What do we do now? If you want to see the channel increase its views, subscribers, what does that mean? Why should that matter for you? Because the more interest and subscribers and views this channel gets, the more people that are exposed to bullish Bionano due diligence. And of course, I'm not trying to be only bullish. I'm not trying to pump and dump the stock. You guys know every single time I trade, every day you get updated on my exact trades, right? I literally show you and tell you exactly what I'm doing and show you my literal portfolio, unlike every single other YouTuber, every one of them. No one does the sort of transparency things I do. But this is how you increase the interest and potential share price of Bionano. I'm serious. Okay, that may seem a little far-fetched, but over the long term, you will be making some sort of effect. Probably not a huge effect, right? Probably not a significant effect, but nonetheless, you can definitely do that stuff for an effect. Twitter, check the channel descriptions, check the description, check the pinned comment. Anyways, this is not financial advice. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I love every single one of you. I will see y'all in the next one.